Let's work this out now. So let's work with the big triangle. If you can just focus on that, notice what I'm doing here and just exclusively zero in on the big triangle, right? Now, ignore this part here, okay, with the 54, ignore it. Now, I hope you're not looking at it, okay. So, if we're looking for this base length, the total length here, let's go from here all the way to there. And we'll call that base length for the big triangle, let's just call it the pronumeral A. Okay, now if we can work out what A is, and then later work out what, say, B is, the distance from this triangle to that triangle, which would be from here to here, and we'll call that B, then isn't it true, and wouldn't you agree, that A, all that length there in blue, take away B, all there in black, will give us the missing pronumeral X. Wonder whether you can see that. Yeah? So it's A minus little b gives us X. So let's do this in two stages. We'll work with the first triangle, then the second one. So let's go for it. So focusing on the big triangle again, ignoring this part here. Let's ignore it. It's not there. It's just a big triangle, yeah? Okay, so we got 28 degrees. Equals. Now, we don't know if it's sine, cos, or tan yet, but it looks like it's going to be a tan because it's opposite over adjacent, yeah? So let's put the tan in. And that equals, the opposite is actually 60 meters, yeah? So let's put that in. 60 meters all over that whole length that we're looking for in blue, which is the A, yeah? Okay, that's what we're looking for. That's the missing pronumeral for the big triangle. Now, I'm going to show you a really neat trick that allows you to work out the pronumeral, the missing one, A, very quickly, faster than cross multiplying and faster than multiplying both sides by A. Now, you can do it that way, but here's a neat trick. If you have a fraction like a 60 over an A and a tan 28 over here, which you know what it is, you can just swap these two as long as the pronumeral's as the denominator. So let me just swap them. So this is now going to become A equals, still 60 on the top, all over tan 28 degrees. You see that? We just swap them. That's pretty cool. Now, if we put that in the calculator, we know 60 and we can work out tan 28. Let's put it in, put the numbers in, and we're left with A, the very long length across here. Let me just point it out. Right there, A. A equals 60 divided by tan 28 gives us 112.8. All right, that's the A. Now we've got the A. All we have to do now is work out what the B is, right there in black. So now let's ignore the big triangle and focus just on the little triangle right over here. So we have 54, we have opposite 60, and the missing B pronumeral across there, yeah? So let's work this out. So we have 54 degrees again. And that equals, well, opposite, right in front of it is going to be 60 again. All over the new missing pronumeral, which is B, yeah? All over B. Now again, this is going to be our tan, isn't it? So let's put tan in front of it, because it's opposite over adjacent, yeah? Okay, let's do that same neat trick. Swap them across, the B with the tan 54. So that means that now B is equal to 60 all over tan 54. Let's write the 54 in there. Okay, cool. So therefore B is going to equal, so 60 divided by 10, 54, gives you a grand total of 43.6. All right, there's our B, there's our A. Let me just point them out one last time for you. Our A is the big triangle right across there, and our B is the little triangle right across there. We subtract A from B, and that will give us X right over here. So let's do that over here. So let's pull these numbers up here. So X, the missing pronumeral right here, is equals A minus B. And let's see now, where's our A? Well, our A is right there from here, and our B is right there. We worked out previously, yeah? So A minus B, X equals, let's write them in again in full, 112.8, take away 43.6. Now we want this in one decimal place, yeah? So X equals, let's see now in the calculator, 112.8, take away minus 43.6. Subtracting the two gives us a grand total of
'Take a minute to check out our website at http://www.vividmaths.com. You'll find additional resources, cheat sheets, transcripts, and other maths videos that are not available on YouTube. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to get access to all the written answers for your maths questions, plus other special offers.